Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. I appreciate all the support. Currently, it is January 28th, 2026 at 8:03 p.m. Never know where you put that. This is going to be a general collective reading. I have got some intuitive messages. I'll get to that in a minute. Please keep in mind that you are responsible for all your own choices, no matter the reading, no matter the reader. Check the box below the video for disclaimers, links to purchase the oracle decks I've designed. FeralSpirit Oracle deck and FeralSpirit Soul Care deck. You do order them through Game Crafter, okay? And there's email addresses if you need me for anything else. So the intuitive message, I got quite a few. I took so many cat naps today. It was ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. It's up to you if the door is left open, closed, or ajar. Someone says they're done and they're leaving. Okay, well, that's up to you. If you want to leave the door closed, open, or ajar, one or the other. Pick one. And you can change your mind. You're allowed to change your mind. So the other messages I got was, I was in the shower this morning. I don't know who this is for, but you're going to be at a restaurant, or you were at a restaurant. If that's the case, let this be confirmation. But your sauce that you order on the side, it's going to come a little later, and it's going to be frustrating for some reason. Take a deep breath. It was weird. It was like I was sitting across from someone at a restaurant in a booth. It could be Asian cuisine because there were chopsticks involved. I think it's like dumplings, like the sauce for dumplings. But it was a man that I was sitting across from, like, and I was like, just breathe. Just ask again. Practice patience. Which maybe that's a message even to myself and my masculine energy. So, noted. The other thing is, I was watching the movie Double Jeopardy. And there's a scene where she gets into the parole house or the transition house. And she opens the door and they're having like this peer support meeting. And the guide for the meeting is like, if everybody that ever owed you an apology showed up right now and apologized, what would that change? So maybe there's something there for someone. All right. I do hope you all are doing well, staying warm, and are safe. Yes, all that. It's definitely cold here in Michigan, but not as cold as I hear in other places. So stay warm. I'm grateful I got what I got. Oh, sunshine sounds amazing, though. All right, let's get into the clues. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High God, Mother, Father, for these messages, for the viewer, for whoever needs them. Let it bring clarity and help. Thank you for letting me be of service to my viewers. All right, what are the clues for this reading? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. All right, so we have 12 to 11 a.m. coming out. So something about overnight. Somebody could be a third shifter. I feel like something happens overnight, maybe in a dream state. We have I, first name, middle name, last name, initial. We have N. N coming out as well. So something about somebody gets in. This feels like just at the stroke of midnight. It's giving me Cinderella energy. The pumpkin's changing back. It's no longer a chariot. It is a pumpkin. Interesting. Some sort of unorthodox religious traditions here as well. If you know, you know. All right, so we have E. Something about Ireland or Scotland. What is that? Innis Hall, or I might be saying that wrong. Forgive me if I am. We have U. Somebody sees something in someone. Somebody also sees something about Europe. July. There might be a time difference here I'm picking up. Somebody owes someone something as well. Yeah, somebody's seen something. Eyeglasses. You could wear eyeglasses, or another person could. Or you could just be seeing something very clearly. I'm hearing the name Ethan. See bracelets. Somebody could wear bracelets, or this could be like a reminder, okay? Like somebody's reminded of something. Open enemy, perhaps. I want to get a few more. I feel really, normally I just do the 9, but. All right, what are the other messages for the viewers? Other clues, and then we'll do some channeling. Yeah, magics and miracles. That's going right under that unorthodox religious traditions. So somebody could be a practitioner, a witch, warlock. You're a wizard, Harry. Somebody could like Harry Potter. I feel like to me all magic is manipulation of energy, but you know, it depends on your intent, whether it's helpful or unhelpful. Alright, I did pick that up. Somebody could be of Irish or Scottish or Celtic heritage. We have August. One more. That's two more. February. This came out reversed, so I feel like something's going to come to light in February. And we have October that fell out over here on the side. And if you had a hidden enemy, they're now an open enemy. So there's no confusion here. It could be a Scorpio or a Libra. Somebody might have called this person out. Let me make it so you can see it. Okay. Could be a coworker that called this person out. Like I said, Scorpio or Libra. We have C trying to come out on the bottom. Okay. All right, so yeah, definitely feel like there's somebody who's into some hocus pocus, bogus stuff. I don't know why. I myself am a practitioner of sorts. I like candles. I burn herbs. I do things at particular times. I know who my heart and soul belongs to, but this feels like funny business. I think that's why I keep laughing. All right, so I did hear the name Ethan, as I said before. Somebody is seeing something in you, okay? Also something about seeing something about Europe. Weird energy, but we'll take it. There is an energy here as well as a Leo, strong Leo energy. Somebody could be born in July, August, February, or October. The energies related to those months are going to be Aquarius, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Cancer, Leo. So it could be on the cusp. I feel like this is giving me like two lions that don't get along, okay? So somebody's name could be Nathan or Nate or Neve, Nancy. Somebody calls someone Nan. It could be for a grandma, but I feel like that's their name is like Nan. Like, hey, Nan, what's up? Something like that. So I also feel like somebody here owes someone something, and they're trying not to forget. It could be somebody took a bracelet or borrowed a bracelet from you. In a lot of different craft work, if you have an item from another person, you can use that in spiritual practices. Like I said, it's all about intent. Unfortunately, though, this is really picking up like somebody was trying to do something shady with that open enemy. This could be somebody part of a friend group. They could have been just speaking poorly on you or another person. I'm hearing Irene. I'm also hearing irate. And I'm also hearing, and I run so far away. So somebody might have like tried to do something here and then hide it. Okay, that would be that Scorpio energy. But you know, what's done in the dark always comes to light, always. So I wouldn't have any fear, because if they did, I feel like this is what's coming out. Something here is also new. Somebody has a new view on something. I feel like somebody stayed up all night one night and was just like trying to figure some stuff out here. Something about EIN, a tax number. Somebody might have been trying to mess with your money or your taxes, or it's more like, I mean, it could be magic, okay? Somebody could be a practitioner, but I'm really picking up like manipulation. Something about the Ukraine. I'm hearing Uganda. Something about upended. Ellen. Erica. Elijah. Something about united. So somebody here could be coming together. Like I said, somebody might have called someone out. You might have an open ally that's a coworker. And they might have been calling out someone here on some BS. This could be a third shift job. I'm picking up second, third shifters. Just the time-wise. I feel like somebody here accessorizes something. They might have added something to a story, okay? Yeah. They might have been trying to influence a group as well. I feel like there's somebody who is like, there's two Leos involved that are just like clashing. I also feel like somebody tried to create like some sort of chaos, okay, with what someone was creating. I feel like someone's intuition picked this up, and yeah. This is going around, guys. This is, if you hear a reading, right, and then you notice that the energy is in other readings, that's because groups are doing, there's nothing new under the sun. So as the planets shift in transit, okay, across your birth chart and other people's birth chart, they are prone and pulled to do certain things at certain times. And, you know, Earth has a rhythm. Okay, so if you do hear it, it's just the energy we're going through. You have to take it how it makes sense for you, okay? This could be something really small, or it could be something very big. You have to use your own discernment. Yeah, but somebody definitely here is not friendly with that open enemy. I feel like something's being made right, though, and being made fair, especially with that Libra energy. Something here could be something about legalities. You know, the UN is here. So somebody might be trying to like bring together, you know, a bunch of differences so that they can find common ground. Definitely. I see you. That is, the C was trying to come out here. Something about ICU. Somebody could be in intensive care. I'm sorry if that's the case. Hold high thoughts for you. Or just somebody close to you even. Something here, it feels like almost like it failed. Like something failed. Something about Navia, something about a laptop or a computer, Navita, like what is that? No, I can't, I see it, it's a computer term. I think it's a brand for a computer, I want to say a processor or graphics card. Something here about a computer. Alright, let's get a little bit more intuition on it. A little more intuition. Alright, God, what is the message here? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, sorry, God, what is the message here? Alright, so we have fast. Okay, so that's this overnight type energy. I feel like something changes overnight. That's, yeah. Ooh, in life, if it was complicated, it's not going to be simple or enjoyable. Also, somebody might, this is all sacral chakra energy with that orange, okay? So this is our seat of our creation, seat of our emotions. It's our sacral chakra. So we have this energy where it's like something might have been, it gets sorted out so quick, and it might have been super complicated, but actually the fix for it was super simple. This could be something like just speaking up, or an apology I'm picking up. We have solid coming out. So yeah, whatever somebody's saying is solid, okay? It's the truth. I feel like they're communicating very honestly here from a very rational place. We always get this guy. I'm putting back those triangle third party energy. It's that guy again. So put that back. Too many naps today. Anyways, alright, what are the clues here for the viewer? Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Alright, so we have perfect match, 2 coming out. 2 could be relevant to someone. We have perfect match. And we have 11. 211 could be relevant to someone as well. So about 2 a.m. to 11 a.m. Perhaps somebody's seen something or was doing something. Ooh. Guess who came back out? Some third party. This is giving me hacker energy. Check your security on your stuff. Oh, goodness. Also, this is like an overnight conversation where someone can't sleep. We have ground. I just rolled my eyes. Yes, you did see that. where somebody can't sleep and they're just running off at the mouth to a third party about how this is a perfect match and they can see the reflection. This doesn't, go to bed. Or don't. It's up to you. It's your life, your choices. I feel like this person, right, that's figuring all this out and talking to this third party, I feel like they are very grounded. Somebody realized there's some sort of energy here, an energy connection. And it's like once they figure that out, that there's a connection, it's like, oh, they relax a little. Like, oh, okay, it's just that. Somebody could be, this is giving me kind of like a sus vibe, or kind of weirded out. Let's get one more. Thank you. That third party, that guy is coming back out. You know, that third party energy occasionally just comes up and goes. I feel like this is that high friend that sits in the corner. They don't add a whole lot. They just listen. They're hanging out. You know, they don't add drama or nothing, but they chime in at the right time. Could be 2/11 when they chime in. Also, something about February 11. That is, I have 3 sons. That is one of their birthdays. So we have warnings. Oh, gosh. Somebody might be warning someone, too, about how, like, things aren't what they seem with that perfect match, okay? Somebody might be realizing real quick. I feel like there's 2 energies here. If you follow me with the reading, it's kind of like if energy was a harp or a guitar, I pluck strings, or an upright bass, or mandolin, or ukulele. But I pluck strings, dulcimer, that's a hammer. Anyways, so I feel like there's an energy here where somebody figures out something and it just makes sense, okay? It makes things a lot more simpler and a lot more enjoyable, and it's on a solid foundation. That's what they see. I feel like there's another energy here as well where somebody is thinking something's perfect, but I think you're being manipulated because that warning's on that magic and miracles. And I mean, I did, you know, get into that with, you know, it's all about intent. And I don't feel like somebody's intention here is very kind, nor loving, nor honest. We do have 2 ways, okay? So make sure that if you feel like this person is doing something to you, or, you know, just energetically, don't be paranoid. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your eyes open, your heart open. But if they are, I feel like there's something you're allowing. Oh my gosh, thank you. It's up to you to keep the door open, closed, or ajar. Okay, so even energetically, you have to cut a cord. You have to say no, thank you. You know, something along these lines, guys. This is for somebody. All right, so we have 3. Same page, same pace. And those are snails. So something might have taken a really long time. And then that's that other energy where it's like, once it's figured out, it's like, oh, duh. Like, oh my gosh, okay. And that could have been this third party dropping, you know, some wisdom or something here, speaking up about something. You know, that could also be that open ally you have at work. There's a connection here of some sort. 9. Okay, so it's giving me something about work, right? Virgo energy, the things we do day to day or daily habits, which work falls under there. But also, this is like somebody who is independent. Interesting. There's a couple here, there's a group here, and there's an independent energy here. The warning is around this couple and around the group. Make it make sense for you. Divine treat is on the bottom. So your intuition could be just like blah, 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 like freaking out and like just going off. Maybe that's why you can't sleep at night, or maybe why you're up at night. It's because your intuition is like, you have to figure this out. Like I'm trying to tell you what's going on here, and I'm trying to show you how to remedy it, okay? We have 211, 3, 9, 3, 3311, 911. Yeah, I feel like something happens so fast here. I did say somebody was in the ICU as well, so somebody could be in the medical field, or like an ambulance driver or police officer. This feels like something just backfired. Somebody got a warning before this happened. They might have got a warning overnight. Like I said, that intuition. They might have let someone in overnight or an energy in overnight thinking that it was going to be perfect, okay? They might have moved too fast here, and now they're picking up the warning signs that, hey, I feel like there's another connection as well that is more on the same frequency. And somebody's trying to decide if they should just go it alone till that other frequency, that similar frequency. Oh, could be a lover. We have 19, 1991, 8, 10. That's my birthday. Sorry. 8, 10. So, that's the thing I started. My mom didn't call me one year. I was living in Ireland, and she didn't call me one year for my birthday. So instead of feeling sad and wondering if people are going to call me on my birthday, I just started telling myself happy birthday whenever I seen my birthday. Problem solved. So, alright, yeah, there's definitely something here, guys, about your birthday. There's something here where it is like, maybe you haven't been paying attention to you, okay? Maybe you haven't been acknowledging the authority you have in your own life when it comes to connections, when it comes to changing your mind. I feel like there's something here that you have authority over and maybe just haven't recognized how much authority you really do have. Okay? Yeah. There is, this is giving me the energy of somebody who's not used to choosing themselves, who's not used to putting their wants and desires first. Now, and I'm not coming from a selfish place. I'm saying that, like, you know, you got to put your own oxygen mask on before you can help another person. That's just true throughout every day, every moment, okay? You have to make sure your needs are taken care of so that you can be helpful to others. Dead people don't bury living people. Just saying. So take that as, you know, as you need to. I mean, I'm looking at it as a metaphor, but facts are living people can bury other living people, but I have never seen any dead people bury living people. If you have, well, you should probably type that story up. So, or make the movie. I'd watch that movie. That sounds scary. I like scary movies. As spiritual as I am, whoo, I like me some scary movies. That sounds really creepy. Yeah. So anyways, alright, let's get some oracle messages on this. Thank you, God. Let's see oracle message. And then we're going to pull some tarot, because, yeah, there's some things here I've got questions about. And I'm pretty sure you do as well. Alright, new growth. There's a new beginning here. That is giving me that, there's another connection here. I feel like it's more solid. Yeah, something has to come to an end, guys. There's death involved here. Scorpio energy. Something's transforming, transmuting. You know, I don't just worship a living God. My God is all things, okay? That's me personally. Take it how you need to. But for me, it's like, I can't ignore that my God, there's death involved, okay? So, you know, we have to have these endings. January 22nd, something might have came to an end. Also, this might have started January 4th, okay? And by the 22nd, finito. All right, somebody could be an Aries. Somebody could also be, I want to say Capricorn or Aquarius. Something about a work group here. Somebody might have quit. Somebody might have just, yeah, deaded something here at work even. Could be a boss involved. Let's get one more. Thank you, God. Boundaries. That message, okay? The intuitive message. So the boundaries here, we have 25, 52, 7. So something here is blocked, okay? This ending, I feel like, put up a wall in a good way, helpful way. It's almost like you got to disconnect to be protected, okay? Something very short-lived as well. 147, 174, something about 74. So it could be 74, 47, or something about 1974. I just opened it to corrections. Okay, so whatever came to an end, I feel like somebody is protecting something here. Yeah. Or someone, I just heard. Okay. Definitely could be linked to work, guys. 24, 42, 6. Could be dealing with the Gemini. Something about communication. There's abundance here. I feel like this is all going to get sorted out because we have Libra energy, divine treat, with attraction sticking out under the bottom here, and abundance. Very interesting. This is almost like you had to end something so that you could have a boundary, okay? This ending is a boundary. Oh my gosh, message, I swear. Okay, so I love divination, and I'm so grateful that I was led to tune into this gift, which you can as well. You just got to meditate, guys. Get closer to God. Get closer to your higher power, your understanding of God, your understanding of a higher power. Okay, so we have Virgo coming out. Definitely could be a Virgo involved. Definitely could be some work-related things here. 6th house, Mercury, service, daily work, diet, and health. Yeah, somebody might have been doing some spiritual work on someone. This is giving me speaking. So that's what I was saying, that, you know, it's energy manipulation. So somebody could have been manipulating the situation here. And everybody, they're very good at it because they're sitting right next to the same page and same pace. And I feel like somebody else went their own way. They didn't fall for this manipulation. Okay? And, you know, the fact that this came to an end with that relax here and relaxing energy, it was like, well, all you can do is just chill. We have resentment. So this group of people might be very resentful at this Virgo, or something to do with work or this communication, okay? Also Gemini energy. One more, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Well, that's 2. Take this one. All right, so we have a Cancer coming out. A Cancer. Somebody could have Cancer. Oh, sorry if that's you. Be keeping high thoughts for you for sure. 4th house, Moon, feminine energy. Somebody stopped a rumor from spreading. Somebody was manipulating some stuff, and a bunch of people, this is like, hey, what do you mean? What they created was some sort of resentments from a group of people, okay, with something they were doing. This Cancerian energy is giving me 2 things. A, you're at home in a snuggie just chilling. Okay? First thing I seen. Secondly, I feel like this is feminine energy, okay? So this could be a bunch of females or a bunch of people in feminine energy, but it's reversed, okay? It's introverted. Yeah, and it's behind the scenes. I feel like somebody here, this ending might have caused a resentment somewhere along the line, but it protected you, viewer. I feel like this protected you, either from a Virgo or a Cancer, the manipulations they were doing. I feel like this Cancer and Virgo too might have, there's some sort of communication and back and forth energy I'm picking up on for sure. I also feel like, happier note, thank you, there is definitely a new start to a relationship here. I feel like something, this is confusing. Bless you, Don Juan. Somebody's name could be Juan or Don. But this Don Juan energy just picked up. That's why I'm like, oh. All right, so lover, here you go. You might have just started a relationship and you ended it. Because it got complicated rather fast, all right? And there is something else. There's another connection here that you know of, right? That you're like, I have to end this in order to get to that one. Now, that could be, I feel like it's a love romantic thing. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel like, oh, it feels like, oh, I didn't see some stuff and now I can't unsee it, okay? It's kind of like that, like where it's so in your face that you're like, that's not going to work with me long term because you can't change people. So as soon as this red flag comes out, right, it could be something about the way someone talks, could be something they're doing, something they do for work, their diet even. I'm very careful about who I hang out with. If you're getting me to start eating fast food, I don't eat a lot of fast food. The fastest food I eat is I order pizza. Okay, so if I see that people are eating in a way that I'm not, like, you're not going to join my inner circle, okay? Just because my health is very important to me, my wealth. Now, with that said, I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, but I also exercise, okay? It's kind of like the mindset. If your mindset is not similar to mine, this could be for you, okay? If your mindset is not jiving with somebody else's mindset, They don't need to be in your inner circle if they don't understand. And the reason that is because your inner circle is a safe space. That's the people you can fully, authentically be yourself. And they know how you are. You don't hide things from them. They call you out on your bullshit. So, and a lot of people, they can't handle that. They get, I don't want to say triggered, but they do. Like, they get kind of put off when you're like, that's a boundary for me. So, or no, I'm not going to join you in your Mickey D's. Thank you for the offer, though. For me, anytime, like, somebody, there's a difference between they know me and they don't know me. So that could be relevant for someone here. All right, I said one more. I just heard put that deck down. Okay, so somebody here could be gaining some money, something, personal possessions, values. Values. Could be dealing with a Taurus. This could just have to do with your values. That is what this reading's about, whether you got trifling coworkers, a trifling partner, a trifling family, whatever. This is about your values. What do you value? Where are you going to have to dead some stuff? Oh, you can't, I guess, I don't know if you can say that. I have to look up a list of things you can say on YouTube, guys. So, anyways, you have to put an end to something here, you know, and let it just be done. Then that in itself creates a boundary, and that boundary is what is keeping you safe here, I think, from this open enemy. All right, let's get some tarot. 3131 as I look on that clock. Okay, something about 44, something about 8. Could definitely be dealing with an Aries or a Leo. All right, so we have the 6 of Rings coming out. This is equal give and take. I feel like somebody was trying to exchange something here with another person, and it backfired. 5 of Rings. Yes, it did. Backfired. Totally. Put someone out in the cold. Where there was something being given, there is not something being given now. These came out. Okay, so we have the World card coming out. I'm going to lay that like that. And then 10 of Cups. Yeah, by closing out this cycle, I feel, A, you're divinely guided to be doing this. Trusting your intuition. And there's the bat on the World card I'm really noticing. So you might have picked up something that other people couldn't see, okay? Bats use this like sonar to echolocation, I think it is, where they send out a noise, and right, it bounces off stuff, and it builds a picture in their mind, or yeah, something in their brain. Think Batman, y'all. Somebody could be also on some vigilante stuff in a helpful way, not like in a Bruce Wayne way, but like in their own life, like trying to figure out some of their, I'm hearing their darkness. All right. So with the World, this is somebody, a lesson learned. All right. It's right now, this lesson is being learned. Okay. These are sideways. I feel like somebody here is just now starting to feel the relief of that boundary that's put up against this third party. Could have to do with a house, maybe a job, something of that nature. Okay. Yeah, somebody was given very much so to something here, and they stopped giving to something, and there's some sort of a lack. Somebody was noticing they were regressing, okay? With this 10 of Cups, I'm picking up like somebody might have gotten more spiritual within their life and within themselves. This is also helping a group of people learn something. Okay. Good job if you're teaching the masses. Thank you. We all need it. If you heal you, you're healing me. And if I heal me, I am healing you. We're all one. All one, baby. All right. Let's get a little bit more into this. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God. Yeah, there's definitely somebody ended something here. But it's going in their favor. It needed to be done. All right. Yes, it did. Page of Wands. Okay. So, like I said, it's going in your favor. There's some sort of inspiration here. Some sort of good news. This is like, oh, ding. Like, light bulb moment. The Magician. Definitely dealing with a sorceress. Definitely dealing here with somebody that manipulates energy with their words. this might have started off like really helpful or like positive, and then you're like, wait a minute, are you manipulating me? You can shut that door. No, we're not doing the emotional manipulation thing. And this person's left out in the cold, and I feel like they're trying to figure out like what went wrong, even though this is almost giving me avoidance energy. This is like somebody knew what went wrong. This also could be somebody that is questioning, why did this come to an end? There is an energy there of that. I can't pretend. They're like, that resentment is giving me like, did I do something wrong? Are you mad at me? I just heard very insecure. So, you know, that's the other party's business. That's not your business. Okay? All right. What is another? What's that? Where's this going? Thank you, God. Where is this going? Where is this going? Backwards. The Chariot reverse came out. All right, so this isn't going anywhere. Which is good. Because I'm like, this up here is good. This World card sideways, this Ten of Cups sideways. All of this manipulation is done. It's not going anywhere. Somebody here has lost control over you, viewer. Death card on the bottom. Yes, they have. That person's jaws, like the way that the knife is in that skull, that person's jaw's being cut off. So they can't manipulate you anymore with their words. Good job. All right, let's go a little further. Thank you, God. All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. Mac. All right, the Eight of Swords here. This is somebody, I feel like they're trapped in their head. They're trapped because of what they did. This is a backfire that fell on that warning and on that magics and miracles, okay? This Eight of Swords is a backfire. This is somebody trying so hard not to get caught up in their own BS. I feel like they do, though. Yeah, they do. Two of Swords. Denied. No more. You're stuck where you're at with your manipulations. Have all that back. Thank you. Thank you, but no thank you. Two of Rings. All right. I feel like this is giving me scrambling energy. King of Rings. Definitely could be dealing with an earth sign here, guys. Or you could be an earth sign, okay? So somebody got blocked. It didn't work. Could be a Cancerian energy. Third party is running their mouth. Open enemy. Okay. And the Two of Rings. This is giving me like I said, like juggling. No more. Okay. Thank you. 222. You could be seeing that. All right. So with the Two of Rings and the Chariot reverse, this is something's not working anymore. There's no more confusion. There is no pro and con. Okay, so usually the Two of Rings upright is I have a choice to make. I have decisions to make. I gotta decide this one or this one. Which one do I prefer? Which one's more in alignment with me? The Two of Rings is none of that. Hands closed. Nope, not doing that anymore. I have nothing to even think about. All right, so where's the viewer at in this energy? Where's the viewer at? King of Swords, you're thinking about all this. You're the human that's having the hard time sleeping. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is somebody who specifically is thinking, this could also be law enforcement, a lawyer, a doctor. Yeah. Whoever this is, they're trying to problem solve. You solved the problem already by closing the door. And if you haven't, you're in the middle of debating whether to close the door. You're going to close the door. Do what you want, your choice, okay? But energetically, it's like your heart's already set on closing the door. Yeah, Three of Wands, King of Rings. Can I be successful someplace else? Can I go someplace else and be more successful? Can I be more grounded? Yes, yes you can. You're a king. Doesn't have to be a male, okay? It can be a chick. And in your king energy. But this is, yes, I see where I can be more successful here. This might be a boss thinking about quitting a job or somebody in a leadership position thinking about quitting. This is also somebody, I feel like they are looking at, it's like they're trying to figure out what's on the horizon. Like, how do I explain this? Like, what other opportunities are out there. And they see a lot of opportunities. The King of Rings, the King of Pentacles, that is an energy that's very solid, very stable, financially sound. They're practical. They're good with money. With the King of Swords, there's just somebody who's very reasonable with money. I'm hearing wealth management, okay? So this could be like a financial advisor of sorts, or a boss, or somebody in charge of finances. All right, so something's unfair. We have justice reverse coming out. But up here is all good, okay? So remember, justice energy, divine treat, abundance, gaining something. So somebody might be realizing that something was done and it wasn't fair. It wasn't right. Could be a Pisces involved, or just somebody's intuition kicked in here. What wasn't? Can you tell us? All right. Let me use another deck. I just heard soften the blow. This is the Light Seers deck. It's a lot gentler. All right. What's the justice here? All right. Ten of Swords. It's not funny. I'm sorry. It says soften the blow. That's a lot nicer picture of a Ten of Swords than some of the other ones I've seen, all right? So, yeah, this is a betrayal. Somebody betrayed somebody here. I heard financially. What the heavens? Over on Open Enemy, it's the Nine of Wands. It could be a Sagittarius, or somebody's principles involved here. Somebody is not giving up. They really want back in, whoever the heck this is. Get over yourself. All right. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Unblock me. That came out reversed. No. Somebody's not, I feel like they want, okay, so we have the Nine of Wands and Seven of Wands reversed. Somebody isn't giving up. They're hoping something stops being defended, stops being protected. This could even be your house, okay? This could even be you. They're hoping you change your mind about boundaries even. I don't know, somewhere tied in as wealth management, financial advisor. On the days of our lives, though, this is somebody that's not giving up. They are hoping that you let them in. More Piscean energy. High Priestess, Ten of Wands. Who is this energy for the viewer? Thank you, God. Who is this energy for the viewer? Five of Cups. Somebody that's very remorseful, very guilt-ridden. It's almost giving me ashamed of how they behaved. And rightfully so with where this is going. Star card. Could be an Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and an Earth sign. Somebody has Six of Wands, Ace of Swords. Somebody's getting attention and it's clearing up something. It's showing the truth. Somebody's win or attention or victory or the attention they're gaining is revealing a truth to someone. Okay, where's the viewer in all this? Let's get you guys out of the way here. Where's the viewer in all this? Holy balls, 4322. All right, we have Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting on the outcome. This is in alignment with that World card, Ten of Swords. You're just waiting. You're waiting for an answer. You could be an Aries. I did say Aries as well. A boss figure of some sort. Could be in charge of something. This feels like waiting for a verdict. Page of Swords. Waiting for a verdict. Waiting for the insight. Waiting for the information. Hangman. Tower. This is like somebody's waiting for somebody to pick them. Not pick me, but like waiting for a job offer. That kind of vibe. Okay? Alright, so viewer, you're just waiting. You're waiting for the information. The rest of this probably makes sense to you some way or another. Alright, what about this magic and miracles and this warning and this Virgo? Guys, I don't make these cards do what they do. This is a magician. Somebody was trying to manipulate you. They were trying to do some sort of spiritual work on you. I do not feel like it worked. I do not feel like it worked at all. No, it didn't. Four of Cups. You're not even paying attention. You're like, fucking get a life. You're doing something else. You're over here waiting to be called. You're waiting to get some sort of message. You are waiting. Three of Wands on the bottom here. You are waiting. This person is just doing their own thing here. Feels like your energy's up top, right? On top of these layers. This feels like you, viewer, this energy up here, right? With that King of Swords, looking at where you can be more successful, where you're going to get and receive what it is you deserve. You're putting an end to things that have lacked. You're putting an end to people that are trying to confuse you and manipulate you. You're just done. I feel like whoever you cut off, they are losing the farm, like, in their brain, okay? They do not like this. This is an energy. It's making me almost slightly uncomfortable because it's like, will you just calm down? Like, take a deep breath. It is what it is. Give it some time. Give it some space. Try again later. Like, this person, I feel like I want to tell them, please sit down. Now, they do have the Chariot reverse. Maybe that's why. It's like, what did you expect also? That type of energy. Okay? Ace of Pentacles, King of Swords. So, there's definitely an opportunity that is coming in here. And I feel like you just have to use your discernment. You chose poorly in the past, okay? Or you thought, it's not even chose poorly. It's you were working with what you were presented with, the information you were presented with. And you made a decision based off that. And you're realizing, that is not what I thought it was. There is a better connection here that reflects back to me, my values, my morals, similar diet, similar, like, mindsets. It could be romantic. It could be a friendship. It could be a job even, where it's like their core values or your core values. So there's something here, you know, that has one party in regret, but viewer, you are just making your moves as to what's best for you, what's your highest best. And I feel like that's why you're getting justice. You could even have some money coming in. Somebody might have, like, messed with your money at a job, or, you know, just betrayed you in some way. Like, this is almost like, look over here while I'm taking from you over here, okay? That's that manipulation energy. Somebody was using their words to manipulate a group of people. Bad idea in this day and age. I was studying a bit of the astrology, but yeah, no, bad idea in this day and age. You've got to be honest with yourself, and that will present outwards. All right, guys, that's really all I'm getting. I do hope this is helpful. You know, I'll keep my thoughts high for those who are in the hospital. I mean, God forbid this is someone having to decide to let someone go or not. My mom passed in hospice, so I get it. You know, you just really pray on it. You talk amongst yourselves as a family group. Or this could be pulling the plug on a project you've been investing in for a really long time, okay? But there's manipulation. It's too much drama. Somebody's name's Jermaine. There's too much drama here, though, okay? It's too much drama. I feel like you're going to do better without all the drama. You'll be able to focus better. Oh, who's that open enemy? Real quick, before we go. What is that open enemy? Who is that open enemy? Tell us more about this open enemy. I just heard they stared you in your eyes. So they looked you dead in the eye and said some shit. And now they're alone. Definitely is a Virgo. That's the Hermit. P.S. It's a vermin. Vermin. They're vermin. This Hermit is a vermin. They're alone now, whoever this is. Okay? Virgo energy. Queen of Wings over here. You have a match. There's a match. I felt it. Now it's confirmed. Thank you. There's someone here who is on the same page as you. It is not this Virgo. Okay, your open enemy is somebody who, I hear, disguises their words. So this is somebody who knows how to be catty to your face. And it takes a minute because it's not direct, right? And you're like, was there an undertone? And they're like, read between the lines. And you do. And you do. You finally see the truth here. This is also an older person that could be looking at this, you know, like, why are you so angry? Like, trying to help someone get over some resentments here. It's giving me sponsee energy. So, definitely a Virgo, though. Can't get away from that one. Okay. Guys, I hope this is helpful. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you very much, and many, many blessings until we talk again.